to our 3 trainers one more time. All right, guys, so what I love about our company is how we share our stories. One of our biggest income-producing activities is sharing our stories and sharing it well. So today, we're going to have an amazing story sharer on stage. It's her first time on stage, speaking on stage. You may have seen her yesterday with on the skit, but it's her first time speaking on stage. She's married to her husband, Cody. She's got an amazing mom. She's part of Team IsaU. Let's give her a nice, warm welcome to Anna Laura Sommer! All right, guys, let's get started. Anna, take it away.
Cal, thank you so much. And y'all, this is, I'm not gonna lie, this feels like a big deal to me. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you. Woo! So Cal said this is my first time on the IsaU stage, and it's also my first time sharing my story ever in front of a crowd this huge, so thank you all. Now guys, I believe that everyone out here has a mess. Am I right? Who's been a mess before? Yeah. Everyone has been a mess, hot mess, whatever. But I am living proof that your mess can become your message. So can I share my story with y'all? Yes. Thank you. So I am from the South. I say y'all. I was born in, thank you, this is 7 people. Yeah, thank you. We're gonna go to Nashville in August. Who's pumped, yeah? So I was born and raised on a farm in eastern Arkansas. I'm the youngest of 3 with 2 incredibly handsome older brothers, Tyler and Daniel. And as kids, y'all, we were taught to dream and dream big. And we would saddle up our ponies, get this. We'd wake up early in the morning, saddle up our ponies, and we'd say to each other, you wanna go on an adventure? And that's what we would do all day long, it felt like. It was probably more like an hour and a half that we were actually gone. But we were just having grand adventures. They were my best friends, role models, biggest inspirations. And as we got older, they were also my bodyguards. I mean, dating was difficult in high school, I'll be honest. And things really started to change though whenever I got into high school, and I found myself in a new town, and a new city, and a brand new school. Both of my brothers were away at West Point, and my parents divorced. West Point, thank you. But my parents divorced. And that really devastated our family, but we were finally getting on the mend. I found myself as a freshman in college, 2 weeks into my freshman year. And we received word that my oldest brother, Tyler, who's an Army officer, had been killed in action in Afghanistan. Whew. And guys, you don't know how you're going to react in those situations until it hits you. And what I found was, at my core, I'm a caretaker. And that part of me that as a kid was so adventurous and imaginative and creative, that part was shut down, and I went on autopilot. And my sole focus became making sure my family was taken care of. At 18 years old, I stood on a tarmac at Dover Air Force Base in Delaware to receive the casket of my oldest brother. And I was physically holding up my mom, who was so overcome with grief. But I really, like I said, I learned something that I'm a caretaker. God equipped me with that strength to care for my family when they needed me most. Any caretakers in the room, any moms in the room that can relate? You spend so much of your time and energy making sure that everyone else around you is taken care of that you neglect yourself. And that was showing up for me in a very real, very physical way. There we go. There's my beautiful mother. Sorry, I'm a slide late. My beautiful, beautiful mother. Like I said, I was wearing the signs of stress on my body. if I can get this to work. Newbie here. So my other brother, Daniel, was deployed, and my sister-in-law, Tara, and they came back. Thank God they came back, and they were introduced to Isagenics. And Jim Cooper said it yesterday. He said, who's the first person that they call? My mother. You would sign your mother up first, right? So they called my mother, and I watched them have these incredible transformations. But I didn't know if it was for me. Who else felt like that? I've tried everything. This probably isn't for me. Until I went to an event. And I walked in, and I saw all these beautiful, happy, smiling, positive people that like might as well have sparkled in the sunlight. Like, Cal, check this out. Like, y'all are some beautiful people.
They're lighting it up.
Oh my gosh. Y'all are incredible. And I left that event that day, and I said, Mom, whatever they're doing, sign me up. So she got me a value pack. I got started on the products, and I began to feel like a 22-year-old was supposed to feel. Biggest blessing in my life right there. Began to feel like a 22-year-old was supposed to feel, but I had no intention of sharing the products, y'all. No intention. I just want to have glowing, healthy skin like you all. I mean, check that out. You see the pictures, right? Until I started my first job out of grad school. And I dreaded. I was one of those people that dreaded going to their job. I cried going to and from work. And my incredible fiance, now husband, he's here today. He encouraged me to find anything outside of work to focus on. I thought of my brother Tyler, who lived 24 amazing years on this planet. Y'all, he did more in those 24 years than some people are able to do in 99. I thought of all the people over the past few years that I heard of from the START community. These young people who are so just on fire to impact world health, serve people. They were going to leave a mark on the world. That hit home with me. So when my husband encouraged me to find something, I actually started to work on myself first so that I could more effectively serve others in a bigger, brighter, more beautiful way. Begin to focus on yourself, y'all. You cannot effectively serve others until you serve yourself first. It's the airplane, oxygen mask, serve yourself first so you can serve others. So guys, now I'm so excited because I get to design my day. I get to build this in front of, alongside the most incredible, inspiring people on the planet, my own family included. Hey, Mama. Woo! My beautiful mother's here today. And I get to wake up in the morning and I get to say to my brother, just like we did when we were kids, do you want to go on an adventure? And that is the biggest blessing. Thank you. Woo!
So good. So good. Touch on one thing real quick. You mentioned, again, fantastic story, and we appreciate you taking the time to share your story with us. But one thing you said about everyone out here, you were in their shoes a year or 2 years ago. What's the biggest advice you'd give to them leaving this event?
Absolutely, guys. Do not just come to these events and take up space. I did that for a while. I would just fill up a chair in the room. Look around. You have amazing human beings beside you. Get to know them. Start a conversation. Get to know their story. I've made some of the most incredible friendships that go beyond an Isagenics business. They're amazing, amazing people here, guys. Just reach out. Say hi. How you doing? It's that easy.
Thank you so much. Give it up for Anna Laura Sommer.